this question, cosine theta is equals to negative 0.85. You are asked to find the value of the angle theta. And they also give the range of values of theta, which is from 0 to 720 in the question. What should we do? The most obvious things to do is for us to do the inverse cosine. And since it's given in the question that cosine theta is negative 0.85, we can simply put theta as cosine inverse negative 0.85. Then we can simply just press calculator, inverse cosine negative 0.85, then close the bracket. The number that we get is 148. 148.21 degree. So that's the value of theta we get from the calculator. Is that all our answer? The correct answer is no. We must give 3 more answers, because total there will be 4 angles between 0 to 720 that give out cosine theta equals to negative 0.85. So how do we do this question? Yeah, we can use this table. This is the table I prepare for my students, and it helps them. They can easily understand how to solve this question using this table. To use this table, we see that the sign of cosine is negative. So we find negative here. And according to the table, if the cosine value is negative, the angle will be in quadrant 2 and quadrant 3. And we are not supposed to use quadrant 1 and quadrant 4, because quadrant 1 and quadrant 4 will give a positive value for cosine. So we don't use that. And the angle that we use is, the angle for quadrant 2 is theta equals to 180 minus alpha, and theta is equals to 180 plus alpha. So we do that. And we apply it here. I already have this working pattern to find angles. Which you can see here. To be able to do this, we must find alpha first, and alpha is called the basic angle. The value will be between 0 to 90 degree. And how do we find this alpha? We simply put the absolute value of negative 0.85, which is positive 0.85. So remember that. Always put the positive number when you were asked to find the value of alpha. Yeah? The sine, cosine, or tangent value, you put the positive number if you want to find alpha. The reason? Because it must be between 0 to 90 degree. And we can simply press calculator, inverse cosine 0.85. That would be 31.79 degree. Then we work out to find the angles. Yeah. And remember, we cross out quadrant 1 and we cross out quadrant 4 also. The one that we find must be quadrant 2 and 3. So we find for quadrant 2. Theta is equals to 180 minus alpha. So we just put it in here, 180 minus 31.79. Just use calculator. 180 minus 31.79. That would be 148.21 degree. Okay. And how about quadrant 3? We do also that. We apply formula also. And for quadrant 3, the angle is 180 plus alpha. So 180 degree plus 31.79. We can even do this without calculator. How much do you get? 211.79 degree. Yeah. Is that all the answer? Again, no. No, it's not these two answers. The two answers here is 148.21 and 211.79. It's not only that. We need to find two more. Why do we do that? Because the angle is between 0 to 720. The one that we find is only 0 to 360. So what do we do now? We can keep adding 360. Yeah, plus 360. Then we can simply press our calculator. 360 plus 148.21. How much do you get? 508.21 degree. 211.79 for quadrant 3. We need to add 360 also. 211.79 plus 360. We get 571.79 degree. So we have how many answers? 4 answers. Right? What are the 4 answers? 148.21, 508.21, 211.79, and 571.79. So you have 4 of them. Then that's all the 4 answers because they ask only from 0 to 720. Another thing here, you can also check our answer. We can press this one by one. We are supposed to get negative 0.85 if we do cosine of all this. So we try one by one. We use calculator, cosine 148.21. You get negative 0.84998. So it's effectively negative 0.85. How about this one? Cosine 508.21. You get the same, negative 0.85, which is correct. How about 211.79? Cosine 211.79. Negative 0.85 also. How about cosine 571.79? You get negative 0.85 also. Right. So you can check all our 4 answers are all correct. So that's how you solve this question using this table. And if you like, you can download my table also using this QR code. Yeah, you can download them. Tomorrow we are going to do a similar question like this until you're comfortable in doing this.